Ben 10, Omnigrid, Episode 1. Ben asks Gwen, "Do you really think this is a good idea?" As the entire ship almost hurls into a black hole. And the entire ship starts rattling. Rook and Kevin try activating all that they can to make sure that they don't crash into a black hole. "I don't know, man," says Kevin. Kevin doesn't know if they really are going to get out of this one alive like they normally do. Rook says, "Don't worry, I normally have a backup plan to this stuff." Pulls a lever. The lever deactivates. Rook looks at Kevin. "You know what? I don't have a backup plan for this." The ship starts rattling as suddenly everybody is thrown into the black hole. Ben remembers something. He's told this when he was younger. You could enter the Omnitrix. He thinks for a second. He could save everybody and bring everybody into the Omnitrix. He pulls out the tricks and looks through the aliens. He picks a jury rig for a specific reason. He doesn't want to use an important alien right now just in case he has to fight an alien when he gets into the Omnigrid. Suddenly, only Ben disappears. Kevin, Gwen, and Rook look in pure horror. Did he just disappear?" Kevin says. "Yeah, I really think he just did," Gwen says. That's the end of the prologue. "Whoa!" Ben says as he comes hurling down onto the ground. He hurls toward the ground. The ground is blocky. It's green and black with all types of colors on its accents. Ben looks around. This is not heaven. Ben pulls up the Omnitrix. It's some bad news. He can't transform for another 10 minutes. "Great. Worst time too," Ben says. "Well, so we'll just let them off to die. Nice going, Ben. Letting all your friends die in a black hole. Never thought I would have let somebody like me do that before," Ben tells himself. He hears a voice. "Welcome, Benjamin Tennyson, to your Omnigrid." Ben says, "What the heck's an Omnigrid? Can you just tell me a way to get back to my friends and get the heck out of here?" The Omnitrix says, "You will be here for a long time. You won't be able to survive what's coming to you, Benjamin. In fact, you might die here." Ben screams, "What? No. There's literally no way I'm going to die here of all places." The Omnitrix reassures, "You will most likely fail to live." Ben puts his head in his hands. Great. Just when things were getting great, owning the entire universe and all that, taking a road trip around it and all that, boom, you throw me with a landslide of information that I'm gonna die inside of a watch. The Omnigrid tells him, "If you want to live, you'll have to survive." Ben's like, "I got this." Ben looks up. "The heck is that?" That is the Omni Tower. The Omni Tower is a. This isn't the Omnitrix saying this. The Omnigrid is the world's largest building in the Omnitrix that composes of all of Ben's aliens. If Ben were to destroy anything in this building, the watch would stop working. Ben's like, psh, I got this. Transforms into Accelerate. He realizes something. Now that he's in the Omnigrid, he can transform into any alien he'd like. Ben transforms into Accelerate and races all the way to the tower. Suddenly, a humongous fireball hits Ben. It's pyronite. It's gridified pyronites. You heard me right. Gridified pyronites. They start flinging fireballs at Ben. Hey, I'm one of you guys. Why are you throwing things at me? The pyronites do not answer his question and keep slinging their fire at him. Ben transforms into Heat Blast. They immediately think he's one of their own. And then the Omnitrix transforms him into Forearms. Great, worst time too, Ben says. The Pyronites turn him back into Ben. Ben's so close to Omni Tower. He just needs to run all the way up to the first floor. He keeps running. Come on, he keeps telling himself, I'm gonna make it. He gets to the door. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. The door does not budge. You know what? I'm going to do this for a long time. Transforms into Humongousaur and punches the door off. He runs inside as normal Ben. There he is. Omnigax. A grid version of Vilgax. Whoa. Really? This guy? All the way at the top of Omni Tower? I thought it would have been like a real challenge. Suddenly, Omnigax punches Ben almost through one of the windows. Ben says, okay, you want some of this? Come get some of this. He transforms into Feedback. He immediately starts blasting Omnigax. You think you could stop me, Benjamin Tennyson? Omnigax begins slinging electric balls at Ben 10. Feedback gets hit so hard, Ben transforms back into his normal self. Oh my gosh, Feedback took another wave of damage. This hasn't happened since I was younger, he says. Ben looks at the open window. Whew. This is not the best idea I've ever done. Ben breathes in and he runs and jumps out of the tower. Whoa! Come on! He transforms. End of episode.